Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, I want to talk about something that we're always hearing about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, guys, and that is, it's peak versus longevity. This is what they try to make it about, and that's not what it's about. Because once again, I've told you guys in this channel, Michael Jordan's longevity is greater than LeBron James's. It's not peak versus longevity, man. What it is Michael Jordan doing more with less in less time, and LeBron James doing less with more and doing less in more time. That's really what it comes down to. That's the two careers in a nutshell. Michael Jordan didn't run from the grind. Michael Jordan earned it. LeBron James didn't earn it. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. There is no longevity versus peak, man. Because once again, we're going to talk about this video. Michael Jordan's longevity and peak is greater than LeBron James's, man. Those are just the facts, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, you know I am truly humbled by all support, man. Shout out to everybody in the membership. Like I said, all the true supporters of my channel, man. It really means a lot, guys, for real, man. Shout out to my man, CP, who came through with the super thanks. Shout out to my man, Vernon Lee, Warren, who came through with the super thanks. I saw your message, man, and I'll try to do that video. But much respect to CP, Vernon Lee, Warren, for coming through. All you guys, thank you very much, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I always am hearing, when it comes to the Michael Jordan versus LeBron James debates, the conversations, it always seems to fall back on peak versus longevity. This is what I keep seeing from a lot of these weirdos out here. These LeBron James fan club members, these people who are not true fans of basketball, who don't know the NBA's history, and damn sure don't know Michael Jordan. Anyone who thinks that LeBron James' longevity is greater than Michael Jordan's has lost their minds. You've lost your mind. Once again, you didn't watch Michael Jordan play. You don't know Michael Jordan's career. And you're not being honest with yourself about LeBron James. You're not holding him to the same standards as Michael Jordan. Once again, I told you guys, Michael Jordan's held to a higher standard than any other player in NBA's history. They want to pump up Scottie Pippen, but they won't talk about anyone else in NBA's history that has played with much more help. No matter what you say or how you feel about Michael Jordan, the facts remain. This man did more with less, and he did more in less time than any other all-time great in NBA's history, guys. He did more with less than Bill Russell. He did more in less time than LeBron James. Those are the facts, guys. Just the facts. No one dominated their era statistically, accolade-wise, and winning like Michael Jordan did, right? So Bill Russell might have dominated the winning in his era, but he did not dominate the accolades or the statistics of his era, right? Once again, we think about some of the great players of their eras. They did not dominate all three areas, right? You think about the winning accolades statistically. Michael Jordan did those things. LeBron James might have some statistics, but he ain't got the winning, right? He ain't got all the accolades. So when we talk about those kinds of things, Michael Jordan's longevity is much superior to LeBron James. Now, we all know the peaks. Not even a question. No one's been able to reach the mountaintop of a Michael Jordan. No one's been able to get that high for that long as Michael Jordan. And this is where the longevity comes into play. So when we think about LeBron James, what do I tell you guys on this channel often? That LeBron James hasn't won MVP in his 30s. Not in his 30s. I told you guys all the time on this channel that LeBron James hasn't made an all-defensive team in his 30s. So when they speak about longevity of LeBron James versus Michael Jordan's peak, they're missing the boat here. Because if we just go longevity for longevity, Michael Jordan is clearly greater than LeBron James as far as longevity goes. Now, has LeBron James played more seasons than Michael Jordan? Yeah, absolutely. That doesn't mean that you have longevity. Has LeBron James played more games than Michael Jordan? Absolutely. That does not mean that you have longevity. That means that you've been able to play. You've been playing more games. You played more seasons. That's not longevity. If Michael Jordan wanted a lollygag for half of his career, then I'm sure a lot of those guys, Michael Jordan included, they could have played 20 years if they really wanted to. The thing was, those guys went all out. They gave the effort night in and night out, season after season, consistently. So they also played in the physical era, which would not allow these guys to play 15, 17, 20 years in those eras. You just couldn't do it. Think about some of the guys in the 50s and the 60s. Once again, playing under the conditions that they were playing under, those guys couldn't play 20 years back dealing with all that kind of stuff. So this is where we expose LeBron James' longevity versus Michael Jordan's longevity. On paper, LeBron James played more games and has played more seasons. That's not longevity, guys. That's you hanging around, but you're not doing anything. So when we talk about true, real longevity, then you think about Michael Jordan and what he was able to accomplish throughout his career. So when we talk about Michael Jordan and you say he led the league in total points as a rookie, led the league in total points as a rookie, guys. And this man, from that point on, we all know about the foot injury in year 2, but this man literally led the league in scoring every single season, guys, of his career. Literally, essentially, every full season that Michael Jordan played other than his rookie year, this man led the league in points per game. Every year. That's called longevity, guys, from year 1 to year 13, right? In 1985, all the way to 1998, Michael Jordan led the league in scoring, guys. 7 straight scoring titles, essentially 10 scoring titles in a row, which no one's been able to duplicate, not even close. The only person that's come close is Wilt Chamberlain. That's it. No one's even close to Michael Jordan's 10 scoring titles. Not the god of basketball, Kevin Durant. None of these guys. Not Kobe Bryant. Not Jerry West. None of these guys. Elgin Baylor. None of the great scorers. LeBron James. None of these guys could come close to what Michael Jordan did, scoring the basketball, leading the league every single season he played in the league, essentially, man. That's longevity, guys. From your rookie year to the last year you're in the league at 35 years old, you led the league in scoring. Remember, Michael Jordan to this day is the oldest scoring champ in NBA's history. Is that not longevity? I think that's called longevity, guys. Longevity. Michael Jordan, remember I told you, Michael Jordan never declined. He evolved. The game never declined. So yeah, he wasn't Air Jordan those last couple of years in the league, but Michael Jordan was still Michael Jordan because his game evolved. He was able to do other things at a high level, mold and adapt his game to his waning athleticism, right? As he went older in the league, your athleticism starts to go a little bit. So Michael Jordan started to do other things. This is called evolving. This is what we talk about when LeBron James has not evolved. LeBron James still doing the same. He's actually devolved LeBron James. So Michael Jordan's scoring prowess shows longevity much superior to LeBron James or anyone else for that matter. Like I said, the oldest scoring champ in NBA's history. That's called longevity, man. From your rookie year to your 35 years old, you're leading the league in scoring. That's longevity. LeBron James can't sniff that. Can't sniff it. He led the league in 2 things. But once again, that's not longevity for LeBron James. When we talk about some of these accolades that I just mentioned, we talk about the MVP awards, right? And you'll hear people talk about LeBron James, a 4-time MVP winner. Great, fantastic for LeBron James, man. 4 MVPs. We all know 2 of those MVPs are fraudulent. He got 2 MVPs playing on a super team. How is that possible? Somehow, some way, they give LeBron James these MVPs because, once again, like we talked about, LeBron James ain't earning these things. He's not going through the grind. He's giving these things. So you give this man 2 MVPs on a super team. Insane. So LeBron James, once again, robbing other players of the NBA because the NBA wants to give LeBron James these things without having him have to earn it, right? Trying to cheat the system, cheat the game, cheat the fans, all of this stuff. But when we talk about the MVP trophies, LeBron James hasn't won an MVP since 2013, guys. 2013, right? That was a long time ago. We're in 2025. A lot of LeBron James fans were not even alive. We're not even born. We're not even old enough to even realize the last time LeBron James won an MVP. They don't even know. They'll talk about LeBron James dominating the league all these years. They've never seen him win an MVP, though. They've never seen it. They weren't around for that. That was, 12 years ago that he won an MVP? He was, 28 or something like that when he won an MVP, guys? He's 40 now. But now this year, LeBron James, he's playing like MVP candidate. No, he's not. He's nowhere close to an MVP candidate. He's nowhere on the realm of a Nikola Jokic or an SGA, a Jason Tatum or a Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, some of these guys and what they do for their teams. LeBron James is still negative on the season. Still negative. What is he, negative like 26 or something like that on the season or whatever it is? It's an absolute joke, man. But they told me he's an MVP candidate. Man hasn't won an MVP since he was 28 years old. But they want to talk about longevity? Where's your longevity? Karl Malone won 2 MVPs, right? in his career after his 30th birthday. LeBron James has never won an MVP after his 30th birthday. But Karl Malone won in 1997, again in 1999 at 33 and 35 years old. So I believe Karl Malone and Michael Jordan are the oldest MVPs in NBA's history. Michael Jordan was 35 years old in 1998 when he won the MVP. Like I said, I think Karl Malone was 35 years old in 1999 when he won the MVP. Is LeBron James the youngest MVP of all time? No, he's not. I believe that's Derrick Rose. So LeBron James doesn't even have that. He can't even say, oh, the youngest MVP in NBA's history was LeBron James. That's how long he was dominating. No, can't even say that. Can't make that claim. It was Derrick Rose. Is LeBron James the oldest MVP? No. You ever notice how they'll use these weird stats to celebrate LeBron James' age? Oh, LeBron James, the oldest player to score 40 points in a game. How easy to score 40 points in a game? Wake me up when LeBron James is the oldest MVP. Wake me up when LeBron James can be the oldest player to lead the league in scoring. Lead the league in scoring. I don't give a damn about some 40-point game he put up when his team scored 120 in the weakest era of NBA's history, when this guy can travel and carry the ball all over the court. I'm not impressed with that. You know what would be impressive? If LeBron James, at 35 years old, can play all 82 games and lead the league in scoring like Michael Jordan did in 35 years old. And not to mention, Michael Jordan was first-team all-defense. Which brings me to my next point about longevity versus peak. When they try to make, like, that's the argument. That's not the argument. It's Michael Jordan's greatness is greater than LeBron James. There's no peak versus longevity. It's Michael Jordan, and what he did during his career is much superior than what LeBron James is still trying to do in his career. Still chasing Michael Jordan after all these years. It's insane. But like I said, my next point is we talk about the defense of Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Does anyone believe that LeBron James' defense was a greater longevity on the defensive end? Not even close, man. You guys look at LeBron James this year. You look at LeBron James last year. And then you go look at Michael Jordan, the Wizards, at 39, 40 years old. And you tell me that LeBron James is giving the same effort as Michael Jordan did on the court on the Wizards, man. Go watch the video footage. It's night and day, ladies and gentlemen. Not even close. The effort that Michael Jordan was giving out there compared to what LeBron James is doing out here. This man is lollygagging, walking back on D, not making it across half court, walking off the court early, blaming teammates, getting coaches fired, right? Always needs a trade or some kind of free agent. He always needs help. LeBron James ain't playing defense like that. He needs the other players to cover for him on the defensive end. He needs Anthony Davis there. But you need all the other guys to play defense behind you because you ain't going to play defense like that. That wasn't Michael Jordan. So when we talk about the defensive teams, Michael Jordan was making all defensive first teams at 33, 34, 35 years old during the second three-peat. LeBron James, once again, hasn't made an all-defensive team in his 30s. So essentially, LeBron James turned 30 years old, and everything went downhill for him. Everything. No MVPs, no defense, right? The consistency. There was no development of LeBron James' game. Look at LeBron James since he turned 30 years old. He turned 30 years old in what? 2015 might have been his age 30 season. I want to say, guys, so if 2015 was his age 30 season, right, 2014, 2015, I think it was age 30 season, this man hasn't made an all-defensive team since then. Not an all-defensive team since then, guys. That's a long time ago, man. Long time ago. Meanwhile, like I said, Michael Jordan was making several all-defensive teams after his 30th birthday. LeBron James hasn't sniffed one since he turned 30. It's a long time, guys. LeBron James has played essentially 12 seasons, 11 seasons, since he made an all-defensive team. So where's your longevity there? Michael Jordan was doing this simultaneously while leading the league in scoring, guys. That's called longevity. That's called greatness, y'all. That's why Michael Jordan is greater than LeBron James. It ain't got nothing to do with his peak versus his longevity, because Michael Jordan's peak and longevity is much superior to LeBron James. To me, there are a lot of guys in NBA's history that have greater longevity. To me, Karl Malone's longevity was greater. To me, Tim Duncan's longevity was greater because the impact was there. Tim Duncan wasn't lollygagging on defense, walking up and down the court, forcing his teammates to cover up for him. No, he was the mainstay all of those years, the anchor all of those years. So you could bring in all these players around Tim Duncan and they could work. They could just fit right in. That's Tim Duncan's greatness, man. That's longevity. Tim Duncan was effective from the first year he came in to the last year he left. This man was a two-way player, giving the effort, having an impact on the defensive end late in his career. That's not LeBron James, man. He don't got the longevity like that. They read off LeBron James stats and then say that's longevity. Meanwhile, this man's playing 45 games, 53 games, 60 games. He ain't playing no games. Anyone can have longevity when you're missing a third of the season. Guys out there missing 30 games a year, 20 games a season, but they want to talk about longevity? The dude's picking and choosing, he's load managing to play this long. So like I said, yeah, he might have played more games than Michael Jordan. He might have played more seasons than Michael Jordan, but he didn't accomplish more than Michael Jordan because he don't have true longevity. LeBron James should have retired years ago. I told you guys, he should have retired after the 2017 finals run. That should have been it for him. They won in 2016, and you run it back one more to see if you could do it. They lost in 2017. That should have been it for LeBron James. He should have retired after that season because he's done nothing for his career to enhance his career since then. He's done nothing. His career's gone completely downhill since 2017. Completely downhill, guys. Don't talk to me about that weak bubble championship. Don't talk to me about that 2018 or LeBron James 2018, the only year that he decided to play all 82 games in his fraudulent career. Don't talk to me about this stuff. No one cares. Don't talk to me about him breaking Kareem's scoring mark. No one cares about that. That did not enhance his career, guys. And once again, this is taking away from his career. The last 5, 6, 7 years of LeBron James' career, essentially since he's been in LA, has taken away from his career. And I hate when people try to say, oh, LeBron James' career is already cemented in stone. His legacy is already set. No, it's not, man. If you can add to your legacy, then you can take away from your legacy. So like we said, if LeBron James won a championship, they would pump up his career. They would pump him up. It would add to it, would it not? So once again, if LeBron James can add to it, then you can damn sure take away from it. And the way that LeBron James went about his business over the last several seasons, walking around the court, blaming teammates, still getting coaches fired, walking off the court early, traveling and carrying the ball all over the court, flopping all over the place. This man is a damn embarrassment, man. Like I said, since he's been, it's completely gone downhill. He's taken away from his legacy. Right? He's basically, a lot of guys, a lot of people out there have taken LeBron James out of their top 5s, their top 10s, because he's an embarrassment. He's taken away, he's cheated the game, and they realize this now. So when we think about this peak versus longevity, that's not the debate, guys. The debate is Michael Jordan's excellence versus LeBron James' mediocrity. The debate is Michael Jordan 6-0, right? Never choking it away versus LeBron James 4-6 inconsistent finals record, constantly choking away games, blowing leads in the finals. This man blew multiple leads in the finals, right? In 2015, he was up 2-1. 2011, you're up 2-1. And you blew both these leads. Michael Jordan never blew a 2-1 lead and had a team come back and beat him. Michael Jordan's team never lost 3 games in a row in the finals. But this happened to LeBron James' team several times. They lost 3 games in a row in the finals to get closed out. Remember LeBron James mocking Dirk Nowitzki? You guys ever see Michael Jordan mock his opponent coming into a game? LeBron James is an absolute joke, man. But they want to talk about peak versus longevity. LeBron James has no longevity. It's fraudulent. The longevity is fraudulent, guys. Michael Jordan's longevity is much superior. He was able to sustain his greatness at a much higher level for much longer. Much longer. Because like I said, Michael Jordan did not load manage and lollygag to play more games or to play more seasons. He maximized the seasons that he was on the court. He maximized them the same way he maximized his teammates and got the most out of those guys. So he was able to do more with less than anyone else in history. No one is sniffing 6 championships with Scottie Pippen. No one's sniffing this as your second best player. No one is sniffing this, man. Once again, no one's doing a 3-peat with that first Chicago Bulls team. You tell me LeBron James doing a 3-peat with Scottie Pippen, John Paxson, Bill Cartwright. These are the guys he's playing with, Horace Grant? No, he ain't win no damn. He couldn't even do a 3-peat with the Miami Heat super team. This is Michael Jordan doing more with less. And LeBron James doing less with more. You have a super team that you put together. You promised 7, 8, 9 championships, but you won 2 out of 4. That's mediocrity, guys. That's doing less with more. That's not longevity, man. Like I said, wake me up when LeBron James can make an all-defensive team in his 30s. Never did that. Now he's 40. Wake me up when LeBron James can win an MVP. A lot of you guys have never even seen LeBron James win an MVP. You weren't even alive the last time LeBron James won an MVP. That's how long ago it was. But you want to talk about longevity? And look at the guys who are winning MVPs during the time that LeBron James hasn't. Russell Westbrook, right? James Harden, Joel Embiid. These are some of the guys that have won MVPs since LeBron James last won his MVP. Absolute joke, man. Get out of here with this nonsense, man. In this weak, soft era of NBA, LeBron James ain't got no true longevity. Like I said, wake me up when he can make an all-defensive team or win an MVP, lead the league in scoring like Michael Jordan did at that age, and be all-team defense the first. It's just not happening, man. Michael Jordan's longevity was legit. Michael Jordan gave the effort. LeBron James ran from the grind, right? So he didn't have to really go through that grind. That helped his longevity, right? That helped him stay in the NBA longer. Michael Jordan also played in a more physical era, right? He took more beatings than LeBron James. How many times you see Michael Jordan get knocked down? How many times you seen LeBron James fall down? It's a difference, guys. LeBron James falls to the ground. Michael Jordan gets knocked to the ground. But how long do you see Michael Jordan roll around the floor? You rarely see Michael Jordan stay on the floor unless he's actually hurt. And once again, he's being knocked down to the ground. He doesn't fall down to the ground. He doesn't go down to one knee like LeBron James is constantly going down with that look on his face. Oh, and he's always feeling his beard. Like AOH said, your beard doesn't bleed, man. Why are you always feeling yourself, man? What are you worried about? You worried about that abscess on your jaw getting ruptured? It's so weird. Remember when LeBron James was looking at his arm and he had the trainer looking at his arm like he was bleeding, gushing blood, like he was attacked by a Wolverine or something? There was nothing there. LeBron James a clown, man. He don't got the toughness, the grit, the heart of a Michael Jordan, man. And that's why he hasn't been able to accomplish more than Michael Jordan. And that's the debate. Michael Jordan accomplished more in less time and did more with less than LeBron James. It ain't peak versus longevity, guys. It's excellence versus mediocrity. It's earning it versus giving, right? It's maximizing versus not. It's being consistent versus not. That's what it comes down to. Michael Jordan's longevity must appear to LeBron James. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.